Take a giant step back and fuck your own face. Fuck it.
This is episode 36.
I'm at the fucking tavern.
Fucking started with and without you, whoever's watching.
And our most favorite guest of all time.
What's up, guys?
Stiers.
How are you guys doing?
The legend.
You guys have gotten all super aggro since the last time I was on. With the fucking and the middle fingers, like I feel like I've missed some sort of puberty or something.
This is the awkward teenage stage of
At the tavern.
At the tavern. So I wear all black.
All right. Well, don't worry. I'm here to bring everything down a level. Bring it all down. That's what I do. You guys have the energy level up. I'm just going to make everything kind of mellow and shitty. That's what I'm here for. So thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me on, guys. It has been way too long.
It has been
it's been damn near 10 episodes, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty close. I got to imagine. I'll have to go back and check, but yeah.
Yeah, because the last time we were at the old place, Ben was on.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't been with you guys since the new place. So.
Yeah, man, welcome. This is, well, I guess,
Spacewalker Studios.
internet welcome to Spacewalker Studios.
The other 10 junctions of Keystone Kid, LLC. Space Tavern Games is one of them, so, yeah.
It's the other one.
It's the other one.
The other one.
So we got the arcade, the comic shop, the eatery.
This is the other one that's active right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Rule Zero Media.
That too. All right.
I appreciate the Red Bull flag. I love that you guys have just embraced this entirely and are just going with corporate sponsorship without any of the money. It's
Or product. We have to buy the product.
Yeah. There's really no corporate sponsorship here at all.
We're just pushing Red Bull.
exactly. And eventually, the label's facing the wrong way. You got to spin that. There you go.
I always like to chew Copenhagen.
Oh, my God. Oh, sweet God.
And now we've gone into the dark side.
Why, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Everyone loves
enjoy my nice witch beverage here.
Red Bull's in it. What the hell's on his cup?
Witch. I don't know what witch is.
What's a sandwich shop in the South?
Sandwich shop.
Southern sandwich. It's basically like a fancy Subway.
Oh,
yeah.
Shut up, studio audience.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Ben. We have a live studio audience now. Fuck you.
This is impressive. You guys have gone big time. Like I leave you guys for a couple months, and all of a sudden you're in a new place. And you've sold yourselves out for no money, which is.
I was about to say we're one multi-million-dollar contract away from selling out.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one. Just one. You're almost there.
One contract.
Just one.
Worth a couple $1 million.
Right off. Live studio audience. So who is the live studio audience? Is this a known thing, or is
this is?
He's an employee. Shut up.
This is so professional. I love it. All right.
Tie you to the truck and drive down the street.
Sure.
Wow, I'm from Texas. That means something down here. That's a scary sentiment.
I'm from Kentucky. It means the same thing.
Exactly. I was about to say. So what's? Give me news. Give me the news. What is the news?
I've got your news.
I got your news too.
You first.
All right, we got double news.
We have a game I'm not going to mention right now going into Kickstarter. Within a couple weeks, I'd like you to look it over.
Okay, ship it my way.
Our Kickstarter. I'll send you the game like in a week.
My point is, I will absolutely. I stream now. I'm a streamer. I'm on Twitch playing games and hanging out with friends because I'm weird.
You've been doing that.
A thing. Say what?
You've been doing that since the last time we hung.
Yeah, and it's fun.
Out.
And so we can actually get. We will distribute your Kickstarter to the masses.
Awesome.
And by the masses, I mean like 12 people that are just really awesome, but for some reason like hanging out with me. So
then following that, we have like 4 other games getting ready to go into prototyping and Kickstarter.
Should I show the prototype character sheet that we created for Cancun Battles?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's show
Yeah, I
that.
should.
Let's
Because-
show that character sheet.
I'm going to toot my own horn here for a second, but this was a pure moment of genius on my part. Although it didn't format correctly, which is annoying.
Well, some genius you are.
Well,
Anyways,
I really just want to show the main part of...
just shut up.
the most genius. There's all this genius going on right
Everything
now.
else
I'm
is
bathing
all
in your genius.
semantics at this point. Okay, so I want to zoom in on... No,
What in fuck's name are you doing?
Shut up. I'm doing this. There we go. Zoom in on that. That right there is the main core mechanic of Catacombs and Cataclysms. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Your hit points go in the middle where the heart is. I was hoping that would be kind of self-explanatory. And then you have 3 main parent set skills that will be determined. Well, I mean, I guess whatever action you're trying to do will be determined by one of these 3 skills, and we'll give you a huge list of
Dildos.
skills.
Dildo throwing.
They're probably
Beating with dildos.
depending on if you're trying to kill or pleasure. We're probably going to body or finesse. But anyway, so this is the core mechanic of the game. We've decided to make the game
All about butt sex.
That's an interesting take. I mean, I appreciate the angle. There's not too many anal-themed RPGs out there, at least not ones that I can think of off the top of my head. The anal PG market is somewhat lacking at the moment.
the term. Anyway, so we've decided to simplify the game and put a lot of power into the DM's hands because the game isn't designed for kids, so we wanted to make the game simple, not only for the kids but for the parents who are then learning how to run games and do games and things like that. So we've we boiled it down to the core mechanic right there in your face. Boom.
All right. So explain how this balance is struck. What's the 5-year-old's explanation of?
Holy Triforce.
I think that might be copyright. I'm just saying that maybe.
Well, actually, it's going to be the symbol of something in the world that I haven't determined or want to
Gotcha.
The Heart Force.
Shut
Wait,
up.
what I meant was like, how do those numbers actually relate to each other? Is it base 20? Is it base 10? Is it base 6? Like, what dice are involved?
It's going to be base 20.
Base 20. Okay.
We're building off of a D20 system, and then all of the smaller dice are going to be damage rolls for different weapons and such, things like
Gotcha.
that. Mainly because we want to be able to get an entire set of dice incorporated into the game.
Hold on a sec. I would be so happy about this because it means I don't have to rework the 4E system anymore. And you know what? Next week, everybody tune in. We're going to have a special book burning on Dungeons & Dragons 4th Edition core set. We're going to burn it.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
And
That is going to be a live stream burning, right?
yes, sure.
Alright.
We'll live stream burn shit.
All right. So
Wait. On a brief aside, did you guys see the live stream? Have you caught that viral video of the guy that burns his house down on live stream?
No.
Wow, you guys missed out on that. Yeah, there's a guy who's live. Some in an Asian country. I don't claim to know which is. Maybe it's Chinese or Japanese.
Probably Chinese, dude.
Maybe I don't know. But and I don't mean to be like this. Just I have no idea. But he's live streaming and he's fussing with a lighter, and he ends up trying to strike it, and it catches all the lighter fluids everywhere, and ends up making a little ball of fire. So he throws it in his trash can, which of course has paper in it, and it catches on fire. And then he pulls the bag of flaming paper out and puts it in the corner of his room and tries to put it out with cardboard, which of course gets caught on fire, and then the room fills up with smoke and the video goes out. So there you go. Just be careful with your fire. Play with fire outdoors, kids.
or not at all.
Or
Well, I mean, I guess if you want to be serious. But,
asphalt plant. I mean, it really depends on your location, Ben. Being a
if you
skilled
live
guy.
in a fireproof house, if you live in an oven, burn things around your. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm good.
Asphalt plant, brick plant, multiple places to play with fire all the time.
Right. And I guess those are technically indoors. Just, I don't know, be in an environment where fire is acceptable.
I am. So anyways, the other games that we can tell you, we decided to start working on a Green Army Man game for playing on your kitchen table.
Yeah, we're gonna make a standardized set of rules for Plastic Army Men.
It's gonna be great because they're cheap and everyone can
our
get
rules are gonna be cheap. I'm talking like 99 cents, $2 max, maybe.
99 cents, dude.
Yeah, 99 cents set of rules you download. You just play Army Men, kids, family, 2 grown men, depending on.
So like $5, you go to the dollar store, you buy a $1 bag of one color Army Man, a $1 bag of another color Army Man,
Yep.
and then like $1 or $2 for the rules. And
Well, then you spend 99 cents on the rules, and then you have $2 left over. $2.
You could buy half a Red Bull with that.
You do buy very large bowls.
So you could go to the dollar store, buy 2 bags of 2 different colored Army Men's, 2 sodas, and our rule book for $5. That's a night of fun right there. Like
The $5 box.
The 5, oh my.
Tavern Games $5 box. Yes.
Yes, make this, if this isn't reality in 5 years, I'm going to be very upset.
It'll be reality in like 3 months. Don't worry about it.
I'm expecting a $5 box to show up at my door. I'm just saying.
It, a giant middle finger like pops out.
It's like spring loaded.
That's the Space Tavern Express. Thank you for giving us money. Just right there. Just throw it. I can see that entirely.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the go fuck yourself box from Space Tavern Games.
You know how many people probably buy that though? we
should really do that.
Go fuck yourself box. Yeah.
New product. Go fuck yourself box. You heard it here first.
The list of things you guys have for products. Your product line is never ending. That's what I enjoy about talking to you guys. Is every time I do, like I've got the same 2 things that I'm doing every single time, and there's always 5 more for you guys. It just stacks on. The pyramid of shit that you guys are going to have when all is said and done will be you'll fill your entire store with just Space Tavern products, nothing else. Just the beer or the mead, the every single game under the sun. Now apparently the $5 space box or the Space Tavern 5. Go fuck yourself box. This is a different one. These are different ones. We don't want to cross the product line unless you're going to melt Army Men into throwing up the middle finger. Is this a thing? Is it?
Hey, I can totally make the mold for that.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah. Army Men.
All right. I'm looking forward to the physical printer, the 3D printer model schematic for doing little Army Men with fingers. Like I want everyone in the world over to get them.
No,
like,
dude, I can make coolant dyes and molds. So I was just gonna make an injection mold.
Okay. I want to see this. I want to see the Space Tavern. What is it? Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be like the Grenadier? Or the Grenadier, I should say. The Grenadier, is he going to be throwing up a middle finger? Is it the Rifleman? Is it the captain with the binoculars? Like, there's only like 5 models.
Figure. He's the commander of the unit. Like, he hates.
So he's holding up the binoculars with one hand, and just giving the middle finger with the other. Is this the general? All right, I'm down.
But we could expand this. We could expand into all kinds of inappropriate hand gestures.
Yeah.
We could have like the platoon sergeant just being like,
They can't see that. You have to cut to you.
No, we got it. It was in frame.
Yeah, like if you watch the video on YouTube, it cuts out that little box that's down there.
Oh, does it? All right. Well, then you could go with the international ones. You could have the Brits doing their version of "fuck you."
I was thinking of Monty Python. The whole.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
We'll make some ones with the Ministry of Silly Walks. This is great.
I love everything about this.
We're goddamn geniuses, Ben.
What are the other games? We have a board game for Catacombs and Cataclysms coming out. That's in play testing.
We might be bringing in a new guy who's got a game.
2 games.
2 games.
Are we done?
I think so.
Until we discover some other product in our course we're talking about.
But yeah, by the end of this podcast, you'll have at least one more.
At least. Introducing the Red Bull beverage holder.
I need another one.
You need another Red Bull, or you need another idea? Oh, the Red Bull. There we go. How do you... I have to assume that the number of caffeine receptors in y'all's brains there must be more receptors than neurons.
I'm going to figuratively hand one to you, Ben, but I'm really going to...
Oh, thank you.
Thank me.
I'm handing it to the studio audience who will drink it in your stead.
Oh, it turned into a flask of some sort of unknown alcohol while you were handing it over. That's magic. You see where my priorities are.
Hey, tell your wife thanks for the shout out on Twitter.
Oh.
Yes.
Went so many different ways.
Pantic Wonder is my wife on Twitter, and Chaotic Hungry is a very good friend of mine who I am on a podcast with, and who I hang out with on the regular. She comes into my stream an awful lot. So these are awesome.
Old news, man.
Say what?
Not for anybody watching.
Well, they need to go back and watch all of our episodes.
All of them. Every one of them. Like now.
I could summarize all of them. Red Bull, swearing, talking about how much we hate War Machine Tactics, fuck you, Steve Jackson, and 20 minutes of nonsense.
Wait, I missed the fuck you Steve Jackson part. Where'd the fuck you Steve Jackson come?
Episode, our usual co-host who's on sabbatical right now, he puts on like the Google shit, and he does a Steve Jackson impersonation as like some 19th century lord who's an idiot. So,
wow.
I think he was more talking about where the root of your hatred of Steve Jackson comes from.
Oh, that's easy. Munchkin and all million expansions.
See, I'm gonna have to take umbrage, guys. I'm just gonna have to take umbrage. I have hung out with Steve Jackson, and he's a good guy. I have actually hung out with Steve Jackson before. I met him at PAX East in 2011, and I actually like him. He's a good man. So I'm afraid we've finally reached a point where we have umbrage between the three of us. I'm very sorry about this, but
well, we will politely take your terrible ideas and position on standing with Steve Jackson and ignore it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fair enough. At least it's good. You summarily accepted the evidence and dismissed it. That's good. It's it's good seeing the full process from beginning to end. And it takes place. You're very timely in your. It's respectable. It's respectable. But it's good. It's good. So other than your bad taste in whether or not Steve Jackson's a good person, what is this Kickstarter? What's the timing? When is it? When do I need to throw money at you guys? Is basically the question.
You can throw money at us any day of the week.
Hey, I already did. I'm still waiting for a shirt, man.
You got 2 shirts coming, all right? Chill out.
I'm just saying. I'm going to be on my stream in front of my almost dozen viewers wearing a Space Tavern shirt. Like this is going to happen.
Ben, you don't realize, man. We're putting together care packages for everyone who helped us out.
All like 6 people who really believe in us.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited. Randar, the co-owner of the company, he was Casey McCormick. He was one of the other guys that So we have every intention of wearing Space Tavern shirts to a convention. You guys don't understand. Like we have absolutely every intention of showing up to a convention wearing the shirts. So this is going to happen, whether you like it or not. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, right now we're just bogged down with school and work.
Yep.
I'm an industrial engineer at a steel mill, and I'm going to school getting my bachelor's. So. And
I'm working on a master's degree while working as a manager at retail.
That's I'm a business analyst who works for a stodgy white-collar bank, and I also make games and stream now, oddly, and I'm on a podcast and come on this podcast on occasion. And now I'm playing Destiny on the PS4. So
I would like to ask. Do you have Space Engineers
on Steam?
No. Do I? I don't know if I do or not.
If you do, we should dedicate a night of streaming between the three of us to building the Space Tavern in Space Engineers.
My God, I do not have space engineers. I have space pirates. I have space pirates and zombies. That's as close as I've got.
Space Pirates. That's ridiculous.
Damn it.
I don't know if do we even have any games that we share? Let's find out.
I don't know. We're gonna be super professional and go through our Steam library slowly.
I have this game and this game and this game. You have a lot of games. Ooh, you stick it out. Okay, anyway, we'll talk later.
I do. I have a bad habit or a good habit, depending on whether or not you have stock in Steam, of buying gratuitous numbers of games and then never opening them. Half of my library in Steam I've never actually touched.
That's what comes with having a Steam account, though.
Yeah, pretty much. I do have some very odd games in here. So when you go through that list, just know that the most offensive and horrible ones in there I've probably played a great deal of, because that's who I am. Yeah, I have Sakura Clicker on there. And if you don't know what that is, just take a little while and educate yourself when you're not doing anything important, because that's horrifying. All right, so like this is. New studio, new rampant profanity, same crazy product line. You guys both changed a great deal and not changed at all. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I decided to not be PG anymore. It's not
no PG?
Well, when we decided not to be PG on the podcast, when we have a store, there's a certain professionalism that we're going to have to carry.
However,
we will swear our motherfucking heads off on this show. If we just so goddamn desire.
Well, fuck yeah. I'm behind that 100%. Shit,
So-
motherfuckers. Let's bring this explicit rating just up as high as possible.
that's the idea.
What's the George Carlin bit about the 7 words you can't say on TV? Shit, just fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That's that list is not the same anymore, by the way. Standards and practices. Changing the fabric of reality since 19 I don't know.
Some random day that I don't remember.
Yeah, something I never fucking knew in the first place, so I certainly can't remember now. Okay, so like what is host, motherfuckers? Like what is the news in your world? What is going on? What's the
Well, Spacewalker Studios is currently developing a massive live event involving a band that I'm in, and Pat will be in, and our live studio audience is part of.
He is our employee.
You're not on the camera, so it's nobody can see you.
Put your arm down.
We're taking the idea of a live theatrical event and creating a concept show with a concept album that goes with it, and then mixing the two and packaging it all together as one big live event, and hopefully touring.
Where do you want to tour? If you could tour anywhere, where would that be?
Definitely tour the U.S. and Canada, obviously.
Right.
I'd have to see Ireland at least once. We'd have to go to the west, at least be near the West End in England, because that's where theater is majorly huge. Amsterdam, Germany, France, pretty much just Europe.
Russia.
And Russia. Australia, too. I'd go back to Australia.
Japan.
Japan would be fun. Probably freak out with all the...
North Korea.
So your answer is every place on Earth, apparently, except for Africa.
Antarctica.
I would go to...
South Africa is totally fine with me.
Africa's
Like
not out of the
1980
picture.
South Africa?
So your touring list is... Not even responding. So your touring list is basically everywhere. That's not... Tone it down. Come on, guys. Like, you're not David Hasselhoff. Let's bring it down to, like, a slightly smaller...
I cannot
venue first.
not believe those were the words that came out of your mouth.
Come on, Hasselhoff is huge in Germany. Give me a break. The guy's still touring. He's a pop star.
You even hear what you said?
I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring it outright. I'm rolling on past it. It was back at the last station. We're up ahead.
That was up there even for
That
us.
was a joke.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not even.
I think we could pretty much say almost anything after that.
We can.
Wow. Anyway, the band, I'll show you. The band has a logo.
Oh, I haven't even seen this shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, brah. I'm showing it to you right now.
Listen, you twat tiddler. You were supposed to show me all this stuff earlier.
Well, I didn't get off work till late, and then I had to eat, so boom! That's the band. It's right there.
Viking.
I'm gonna put one of the Space Water Studios. So, Ben, thoughts?
If I talk, isn't it going to make that go away?
Why?
Well, I mean, if I talk, isn't my face going to come up
Oh,
on
no,
that?
no. We're locked online.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That looks like an eyeball in space.
It is the Helix Nebula.
I know, but it looks like there's an eyeball overlaid around the helix, under it or over it. Like, seems like there's a superimposed iris. Anyways, the backwards N drives me insane because I'm kind of weird and OCD. But otherwise, I think it looks really good.
The back.
I get why it's there. I'm not telling you to change it. Like, by all means, leave it there. But like that makes my brain go, ow.
It's kind of the point. It works. The name comes from the name of a really incredible. If anybody is into theater or near New York City, go see a live event called Sleep No More. It's 3 hours of interactive live theater, and it's crazy cool.
Wait, is that the one? Is that the one where you put the mask on and it's like throughout the entire area there's play going on,
yep.
And you can follow certain performers around a different scene? Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah, it's great. It's also a line from Macbeth. So
right, I actually heard about this on the Idle Thumbs podcast. If any of you guys out there know what Idle Thumbs is, if you don't, you absolutely should. Idle Thumbs is amazing, but that's okay. Absolutely.
So yeah, so we've got a script. I have to rewrite the script, but we've got a script. We've got some music we're working on. We've got sounds. We've got a SoundCloud and a Twitter as of right now, with more social medias to come.
Will those be in the show notes? Well, like the SoundCloud stuff.
This is all included.
You should put links in the show with the YouTube and the clicks to make people go to the thing.
I'm gonna.
Just saying. Let's make it happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Right.
We're gonna tour to Texas. That's what we're gonna do.
Holy shit! Please do. Jesus, I don't care where you are in Texas, motherfucker. If you go to Texas, if you're in the state, and it's a giant fucking state, so you know this means something. If you go to, if you go anywhere in Central or East Texas, fuck West Texas. I'm not going out there. But if you go to Central or East Texas, I'm there. Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, anywhere between those 4 cities, I will be there.
Okay.
And I mean anywhere between. Like if you go to College Station or other city you don't fucking care about in the middle of Texas, I'll go there. So yeah, do it. Make it down there. Make it here, and I will have people there with bells on. Literally, I might have them in fucking bells. Well, bells on. I sew bells onto their clothing.
I just saw a bunch of S&M related people wearing like that.
Can you not do the bells? That kind of ruins the live performance thing when people like shit, because people always awkwardly shift in their seats. So we're sitting this way. Oh, the show's going really well. Okay, this is much better.
What the fuck type of bell do you think? That's the worst bell I've ever had.
That was my my impersonation of a theater seat.
Oh, okay. All right. But imagine this beautiful tinkling going along with that. It would work. It would absolutely work.
Sleigh bells.
Can you find like 12 friends and just
ride in like a reindeer? Put them in S&M.
Yeah, we'll put a completely different bell. We'll put a different sized bell on each one of them. So we'll actually make the scale. And then we can
do the B flat major.
No, what we'll do, you'll do the church bell, we'll do a bell choir.
Bing bada bing bing bada bing bing bada bing bing bada. Yeah. Ding dong ding. Yeah, there we go. It's good.
Well, we've talked about us a lot. Let's talk about you, Ben. What have you been doing?
Oh, wait, hold on. You forgot to tell them what Spacewalker Studios is, Dillweed.
Spacewalker Studios is the creative branch of Keystone Kid Entertainment.
And they handle all games, video games, applications, music,
podcasts.
Oh, yeah, it's taking over the podcast. and plays and shit. Anything to do with entertaining you.
Anything to do with entertaining me? You're
we're not a sex shop, Ben. Calm down.
However, we just got a black leather couch and a GoPro, so stay tuned.
Everyone, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm assuming it won't be on YouTube because of standards and practices. Once again, look for Space Tavern Games on Chatterbait. Anyways, that's fantastic. Guys, that's awesome. Fucking crazy. So, me
with Studios.
Okay, well, there we go. Actually, what is the name of the name of your porn company? Space Tavern Porn. What is it? Is it At the Brothel?
Space Void Studios. For the void in the cunt when it's
the logo is going to be a freaking vibrator with a fucking helmet on.
No, it's going to be a gaping vagina.
Oh, dear.
Oh, come on. Go with the vibrator. Stay away from gaping vagina logos. That's horrifying.
Call it the Black Hole Nexus.
Okay, calling it the Black Hole is not a bad, welcome to the Black Hole from Space Tavern Games. I mean, you might have a certain set demographic from set one, but sure.
Do you think the brown ring of death would be better, or do you think?
Oh my God! Yes, actually, I do. I think the brown ring. Okay. Here's the name of your brothel: the Winking Eye. Just call it the Winking Eye. You're good. And you're done.
The Whimpering Quim.
Oh, come on now.
I'd like to take a quick second to plug our social media.
to plug.
At Space Tavern HQ on Twitter. Hit us up with questions or anything. Hashtag Space Tavern Games.
I love that you're making the hashtag. It's
my gang sign.
Apparently.
Put it down.
Twit aside.
Twitter shit.
So news for me. I actually kind of covered it earlier, guys. I've been busy with getting the game to market. We altered the game a little bit from our Kickstarter. We were selling an expansion separately from the base game. We've caused some manufacturing issues in what we were altering, which is why there's been such a delay. But we had some issues with having a one-box solution. A one-box solution is very important for us. We want to make sure that, like, when you get a game, you want everything to fit in the box, like one box, right? It's just, but I just fucking hate having all the little bits and shit lying around all over the place. I hate it. Like, it needs to fit in one box. So because of that, we decided to roll the expansion into the base game itself, because otherwise we'd be shipping error, and I don't want to pay to ship error. So we're rolling the expansion into the game. So if you buy our game, the expansion comes with every single copy. Expansion's free.
Is it built for speed or is it built for fun?
Fun on speed.
Oh wait, no, with the game. Sorry. The little column A, little bit of column B. The expansion works in pretty easy, and it all fits into 47 millimeter by 3.5 by 2.5. It's a small box, anyways. So that's been the big headache with that, is trying to get, because we had to get new quotes, and we had to alter our shipping run and order and everything. Manufacturing is a bitch. Like, real large-scale manufacturing of something from overseas for the very first time is a bitch, because they don't have, like, an established process. So it's all kind of figuring that stuff out. We got some more art in. We got a lot more art in, I should say. I don't think you guys saw the Assassin last time that we talked. We got all of our new.
No.
But we have Assassin art in. We have our female Assassin done. We have our female warrior. So those are completely for really reals done. And I might actually send you guys a link if I can find them, because I'm super professional and I'm just gonna muddle on with stuff while I'm looking. But the work's a bitch getting something out into reality. Like, it was prototyping and everything. That's all well and good. I could prototype all day long, and that's no harm, no foul. But making something real that actually exists in a real form, that is a gigantic headache. And here's the cards. Here's the most recent pass at the cards for the Assassin, with my new graphic work all over them. All over them.
I will share it for everyone to see. Boom.
There you go. So Those are the assassin cards with the new art from our artist Rook.
She has a pretty mouth.
She does have a pretty mouth. She's a very, very attractive woman. But it's good, and so that's some of the work that we've been doing. That's a big part of that is getting ready for the move to manufacturing and production.
To grab your sack and doing it.
Pretty much. I mean, that's kind of,
In Space Tavern words.
Yeah, greater or lesser extent. That's basically it. We got the warrior cards in. We got those in. We've got a few more pieces of art from the artist, including the Hill Giant, which is just actually you guys would probably get a heck of a. Let me see if I can find it. The Hill Giant is just all sorts of nipply. He's not wearing a shirt, so.
Cold? Must be.
It's cold. It is very. He's in the mountains. He's in the hills. He's a hill giant in the hills. It's he's high, so he's like away from the. It gets colder the further up you go. Things like that. So give me just a second, and I will pull that up.
Hey, where would your testicles end up in a Wisconsin pile driver?
That's the most interesting statement I've ever fucking heard. I don't even know what to say to that. Which is hard, because I normally have something to say to everything, and you've managed to stump me.
So, all right, let's get to the news.
There's nothing interesting at all to talk about.
That's fantastic.
Holy shit, that sucks.
Yeah, it was
really.
It's like a slow week, man. I don't know. There was nothing that really made me feel like everybody who watches this show needs to enjoy this. There's nothing we can rant about.
There's got to be something on there we can talk about. I know the new Forge in Halo 5 is probably the only reason I'd pick that game up. Except I'm not buying an Xbox One. They can suck my taint.
Oh, whoa, nipples.
Holy nipples. Look at the size of those areolas.
Yep. And just think he's a giant, so those are, I don't know, the size of truck tires.
They're like Mount Olympus.
No, that's underneath the loincloth.
I'm so weirded out that you pictured that.
That's called the Tower of Babel.
Very well.
Scroll.
No news? Is there really no news? Is this the most...
I really felt like we needed to really talk about.
There's got to be something we can fucking rip on.
No, that's where I stopped last week. Malifaux's got a new expansion out. I never really cared.
There is absolutely fucking nothing. Jesus.
Wow.
I was not kidding. I'm going to scroll back through. I saw an Armada expansion that's got announced.
Welcome to the shortest Space Tavern since episode 3.
Pretty much.
What was it, 9.5 minutes?
That was impressive. I remember being like, hey, I'm about to be on episode 4. Let me go check and see what their normal cast is like. And it was about 7.5 minutes long of talking, and then there was buffering on either side. But it was.
There's a Hired Guns expansion got announced for Imperial Assault.
Yeah.
No. I don't really care. Bolt Action Miniatures has new releases available.
Why buy that when you can buy our green army men shit for $1?
For friggin' 99 cents.
Try not calling it Green Army shit. unless, as a matter of fact, you actually have a bunch of green plastic shaped like a pile of feces. Like if you're selling that, call it Green Army shit. That works. There's your gag gift. But normally, you want to promote your own thing, like support your product.
That is supportive.
Calling it shit?
Yes.
You know your audience. Touche.
Our longest time fan, Mike Gilmer, started up something, and
tell us about it.
Yeah, we're trying to take it over, but
freaking Gilmer,
dildo.
freaking, I'm gonna
I'm gonna drive out to Philadelphia and beat your face in.
I'm gonna
Mr.
drive.
Steele.
I'm gonna get it, Kilmer. I'm gonna get it. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get it.
Really not gonna drive out and beat your face in.
No, we probably did go out to the bar and have a few beers.
Yeah, until you sign everything over to us.
This is for you, Pat. There's like, all right, so I was able to scrounge up something that looked interesting. Star Wars Armada has a new expansion previewed. It's called Heroes and Villains.
Is that the Falcon?
That is the Falcon. It's got Boba Fett and Slave One.
Nice.
Do I really know like next one?
No, they hate you.
Don't. Bosk.
Ah, yeah. And the Houndstooth.
Yeah. Forlom.
Dash Rendar. Like Dash Rendir. Dengar. I imagine these are all bounty hunters that I know nothing about. I don't know what that is.
That's a attack card.
Here's, and then there's Han Solo in the
Hell
middle.
yeah! No one calls Han Solo a
Then
bitch.
there's IG-88.
In the IG 2000. That's the name of
the droid that's in every movie.
And Jan Ors.
Yep, I know every single one of those names.
That's what I
Because I'm a ridiculous Star Wars nerd.
Which is so extended that to read it all would be madness.
Well, thankfully, the extended universe doesn't exist anymore, at least not in the way it used to. The extended universe is now called Star Wars Legends. There is no more G canon, C canon, T canon. If you're a Star Wars nerd, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you're not, I'm speaking Greek.
You're not speaking.
But at one point in time, Star Wars was divided into different sets of canon. And there was like TV canon and comic book canon and movie canon and book canon. And now, none of that exists. It is either a Disney authorized product, and it is Star Wars, or it's Star Wars Legends. Everything is split and divided. So all that crap, all that extended universe crap, everything from Splinters of the Mind's Eye, which was the most recent, the newest one, to the new Jedi trilogy with the kids of the kids of the kids. Those are all, everything in between those two is all just gone now. It's all just scrubbed entirely from the records.
Because J.J. Abrams hates you.
I don't think it has much to do with JJ himself. He actually did. I caught something today. He's a Beastie Boys fan. I don't know if you guys are Beastie Boys fans. Do you know that J.J. Abrams loves the Beastie Boys? I'm just saying. He named one of the X-Wing pilots Elo Ansi, which is the Beastie Boys song Hello Nasty. He took the H and the N off. So there's an X-Wing pilot called Elo Ansi, which is just a shout out to the Beastie Boys. It exists. It's in the fucking movie.
Brass Monkey, dude.
I think Ass Onky might have been a little too obvious.
No, it would have been Ras Onky.
Ras Onky. Actually, Ras Onky might have worked.
How to name a Star Wars character? Find 2 words, cut off the first letters.
Ed Ool.
That'll be my next character in any Star Wars game I play.
Ed Ool.
Ed Ool. Such a bounty hunter name.
And I'm Rupert.
No, fun things.
All right, so I guess that's it.
Short and sweet, to the point.
Fucking
Of
weird.
course, I say short and sweet. This has been like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Beating our dicks on a wall.
It's kind of what we do. Every week.
I'll beat your dick off the top.
Oh, that's the thing we forgot. We're moving dates.
That'll be the week of the 19th. We changed
So not this coming week, but the week after, we will be moving to a day
on the weekend.
to be determined.
TBD.
TBD.
Fair enough.
Who is also an X-Wing pilot.
I'm telling you, go look at the toys. Star Wars Episode 7. There's all sorts of information being revealed because of the toys that were released. I'm a fucking nerd. Anyways, thank you guys for having me on. This was short and sweet, but I always love talking with you guys. This is always fun.
Yeah, we should just hang out sometime. Yeah. Virtual.
You have my Steam. You've got my Steam information now.
I'm gonna bother the hell out of you.
Please do. I really know how to use the ignore function. So you can bother the shit out of me whenever you want to.
Hey Ben.
All right, it was nice talking with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now.
Do you want to call up Lego Marvel superheroes?
No, I don't have that either. All my games are old, man. All my games are old except for Rocket League because someone in my stream bought it for me. Thank you very much, Sarakusu, again. But
I love that.
yeah. Otherwise, like I've got The Witcher, but I can't even run it because my computer's a pile of crap. And
Well, I mean, when you try to run The Witcher, everyone's computer's a pile of crap.
touche. I need to just
Accept that fate right there. Anyway, so thanks for coming on, Ben. This has been
Episode 36.
36.
We lost count usually. We ask other people what episode we're on. I'm Patrick.
I'm Tyler.
That's Ben.
And that's Ben. And this has been episode 36. So we'll see you all next week.
And as always, go fuck yourself.